Today's video, we're going to go to Mellow Mushroom. Their company has been around 50 years. We eat a lot of pizza, so we really like pizza, and theirs is some of the best. It's very cheesy.
And stone-baked thin crust.
So we'll go inside and show you guys what they have. We're going to create a couple of different kinds of pizzas. Going over the menu, they have all munchies or starters. We decided to get some pretzel bites, which we've had pretzels before. Those were really good. And there's wings, and there's salads. And then just going over to the next page, they have all kinds of pizzas. Interestingly enough, you can get gluten-free pizzas, but then there's 4 of them that are basically made completely gluten-free, or they guarantee.
But no gluten will have touched your pizza.
And then there's build your own pizzas. And there's different cheeses, different meats, different vegetables. And then they have calzones, and build your own calzone also. And then on the back side, they're celebrating 50 years, so they have 5 different pizzas, which we ended up getting the Marley, the Maui Wowie,
And the Super Pep.
Super Pep. Because you can do half and half on pizzas, one half of something else. So we got half of a Marley and half of a Maui Wowie on one. And there's hoagies and sandwiches. Interestingly enough, they have burgers. Which, a few times we've eaten here, I've never really seen anybody get a burger.
No.
And they have their sweets and their drinks on the backside, which is Coke products. That matters to some people, whether it's Coke or Pepsi.
It matters to this guy.
Matters to me. I just end up getting water because I can't stand Pepsi. Or if they have Dr. Pepper, sometimes I'll drink that, but I have to be in the mood for it. So the pretzel bites have arrived. Looks like we get a couple dozen pretzel bites, and then we got.
Definitely, and some spicy Pabst beer cheese.
And then they give you marinara sauce too, I believe. You can smell the garlic.
Yeah, they're covered in garlic butter and Parmesan cheese.
So we'll let you guys know what we think. So you finished sampling some of the pretzel bites. The cheese was really good, the beer cheese. I really liked it.
It was.
It was like a spicy, it actually looked like queso more than beer cheese.
It did. The marinara's fine, but the beer cheese is where it's at.
And pretzels by themselves, what she was going to show you. You described it perfectly.
I was going to say, they're not exactly like pretzels. They're more like little crusty bites, but they're really tasty.
They're kind of like the knobs at the end of the pretzels where the pretzel comes together. I'm sure there's some name for that, but that's kind of what it reminds me of, because when you get a giant pretzel or a good pretzel, that's usually, they're not burnt, but they're toasted.
Yeah, because they're usually that dark brown where they've been, you know, pretzel washed and all that good stuff, but they're very tasty.
So we've gotten our pizzas. The first one we're going to look at is...
That one's the Great White. It's got a white sauce base, mozzarella, ricotta, feta, tomato, and basil.
And it looks as good as they... Or
That's
smells
like
as good as they look. There we go.
Here.
Yes, we get it every time. And then on the other half...
is the Super Pep. It's one of the 50th anniversary ones. It's pepperoni, peppers, ricotta, and some hot honey with a red sauce base. All right.
Our second pizza, we have 2 different kinds.
This one's the Marley. Jerk chicken, mozzarella cheese, Italian sausage, sweet onions, and it's got a pesto base.
And then the other half is...
the Maui Wowie. Pesto base, mozzarella, honey ham, pineapple, jerk chicken, banana peppers, and bacon.
It looks like, well, I was going to say decent-sized pieces, obviously banana peppers, but of the pineapple too.
And those are both the 50th anniversary ones as well.
That may not work. I was going to try to pull a piece of pizza and kind of show you how cheesy it was, or if it wasn't cheesy.
It's not bad. Of course, these ones are just loaded with things.
We'll let you guys know what we think about them here in a moment, but usually they're pretty good, what we got in the past. So the first pizza we'll talk about is... I need her help.
The Marley.
I was like, I had it where she couldn't see it, and I have no idea what most of these are, except the Great White. So I've had to score this on a 1 to 10. I'd probably give this one a 6.
I was thinking a 6 too. It's pretty good. I mean, it's like chicken and the pesto go good together. But honestly, it's nothing special.
Then our next one is
the Maui Wowie.
I'll remember that because there's pineapple. So now we'll say our scores together. I think I like this one a little bit better. We'll give it a
9.
7.5. See, I knew she liked it a lot better than I did.
I love
You
pineapple
put
on
pineapple on
pizza.
about anything, and she was like, "Yeah, it's a 9.5."
I'm
It is
giving it a
really,
9.
it is really a good pineapple, though.
It is. And I like the peppers on it. It kind of just gives it a little vinegariness to cut through all the meat that's on it. I really liked it. Obviously, I give it a 9.
And I say that I should not complain. I never used to eat Hawaiian pizza till 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, I've converted him.
I was like, "Oh wow, I'm missing out. I needed this in my life."
Next one's the Super Pep. I love any pizza that's got ricotta on it.
I was gonna say that is great on pizza. I don't think we'd had that until a few years ago either. Okay, if we had to score it, I'd give this one. I give it a 9.
I'm giving this one a 9 as well. I think it was my favorite pepperoni pizza ever.
I don't know if you guys can see, the crust was amazing. There's like Parmesan cheese on it. It was just a lot better crust than the first 2 we had.
It was.
I'm not a big crust person, but I liked it on that.
It's crunchy on the outside, and it was just chewy enough. I really enjoyed the crust on all of them, actually. And this one's the Great White.
And we've had that multiple times before.
It is. It is. I'm giving it a 7.5, though. It'd been my favorite pizza till now, but
We'll get our act together. Someday we'll do them together. We did 2 together, 1 not. Now we'll go back to, I give it like a 7. I like to say it together so we can surprise each other, but we're working on it.
well, I surprised you. I said it when you didn't expect it.
That was true. See, if I had to pick my favorite one out of all, I believe was the pepperoni one.
Yeah, me too. I think that was honestly my favorite pepperoni pizza ever.
And my second was the Maui Wow. I may not have
Absolutely.
scored it that way, yeah, who knows. But first and then second. But I just like the crust a lot better on the pepperoni one.
But Mellow Mushroom is cool because it's got all kinds of different kind of pizzas and combinations you've never thought of and toppings you probably wouldn't have thought of. And
I would definitely recommend it because I know they're a chain. We've seen them in Ohio, and well, obviously we're in Tennessee, and I know there are multiple states. But I'd definitely say try the pizza. Even the pretzels were really good.
there's 3 different ones down here. There's 2 in Pigeon Forge, 1 in Gatlinburg. We like the first one you come to that's got like a dining room. There's one at the island. It's kind of more counter service. And then the one in Gatlinburg, you can sit out on the balcony and watch the strip. So they're all cool.
And obviously we've tried all 3 of them. So, if you found the video helpful, interesting, entertaining,
Hopefully entertaining. Give us a like, comment, subscribe.
thank you for watching.